5:03?
Yeah, she's starting it, so yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
Are you ready?
Do you want me to come
Yeah.
start the meeting?
Oh,
We'll be here in 30 minutes. Do we want
The
to
one
hear
from
it?
Nancy Sinatra. Are you ready? Ready? All right, we'll call this, we have a quorum, correct? Yes, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. We can have roll call, please.
Sandra Cavazos Ayala.
Present.
Benny Páez.
Present.
Roberto Ortiz.
Present.
Maribel Valdez Rodriguez.
Present.
Angélica Salinas.
Present.
Rosa María Cidellano.
Present.
Jose Obando.
Here, ma'am.
Artist Epstein.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right. We'll go on this, there's no citizens' comments at this time, correct? All right, the minutes, we want to go over the minutes from the last meeting, please. Anybody have any corrections or anything on the minutes? Anybody have a motion to accept the minutes as is?
I so.
A second.
Okay, so we'll accept the minutes as they are written. Okay, and communications and announcements, with the presentation of books of Laredo Public Library by el Seminario de Cultura Mexicana, represented by Mr. Alfredo Arcos Fernandez, the Library Director of the Biblioteca, Octavio Paz, and Gladys Cos, Secretaria de Cultura. Welcome to our library meeting. Bienvenidos.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Bueno, me dirigiré en español, que es como mejor lo hago.
Sí, está bien.
Una disculpa por eso. Bueno, ciertamente el propósito de mi visita esta tarde aquí con ustedes, bueno, también vengo en representación, como ya se escuchó, de la Secretaria de Cultura y Deportes, la ciudadana Gladys Cos, por la intermediación de ella, hacer una donación de un lote de libros para la red de bibliotecas públicas de la ciudad de Laredo, Texas. Entiendo que son 7 bibliotecas públicas y estamos donando 2 ejemplares de libro Nuevo Laredo, esto es una ciudad fronteriza mexicana, para cada una de estas bibliotecas. ¿No? Son 14 libros en total. Bueno, aquí están en esta caja. Y el libro fue escrito por el historiador tamaulipeco Octavio Herrera, que es un connotado académico y doctor en historia tamaulipeco y conocedor de la historia del noreste del país, de México. y habla evidentemente de la historia de Nuevo Laredo, pero es una historia común en cierta parte del tiempo, porque como ustedes saben, Nuevo Laredo es como una rama de Laredo, Texas, digámoslo así, ¿no? Esta ciudad, Laredo, Texas, que se funda en 1755, en época en que en México se vivía el periodo colonial de la Nueva España, pues compartió una historia común con ustedes. Tenemos una historia y unos orígenes idénticos. Entonces me parece que este libro es de interés no solo para quienes vivimos en Nuevo Laredo, sino para quien también vive en Laredo, Texas, porque mucho de lo que aquí encontrarán es la historia compartida, habida cuenta de nuestra condición fronteriza, ¿no? Y es una historia que se remonta no solo a los orígenes previos a 1848, que es cuando se funda Nuevo Laredo, sino también posteriores, porque acontecimientos que vinieron a darse o a suscitarse a lo largo de los años, como por ejemplo la ley seca en Estados Unidos, que tuvo un impacto en los bares de Nuevo Laredo, por ser ciudad fronteriza, o cuando la Segunda Guerra Mundial, y que aquí se establecen también fuertes, y una serie de cuestiones que tienen que ver con el comercio, sobre todo, sobremanera con el comercio, hasta el día de hoy, pero también tiene que ver con esos lazos muy estrechos que desde siempre se han mantenido en estas dos ciudades. Hace un par de semanas con el doctor Stanley Green en Time U presentamos el libro, y ahí hacía yo mención que incluso al día de hoy hay un equipo de béisbol que bajo la misma camiseta, la camiseta de los tecolotes, juega en las dos ciudades, en Laredo, Texas y en Nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas, defendiendo al mismo equipo, ¿no? Entonces me parece que eso es un símbolo de que cómo estamos tan unidos y tan cohesionados. Entonces, como ya dije, este libro no solo va a aportar interés a quien estudie la historia de Nuevo Laredo, sino a quienes también estén interesados en la historia de Laredo, Texas. Y bueno, esperamos que sea provechoso para todos los ciudadanos de Laredo, Texas, los que visitan las bibliotecas. Y también quiero decir que, pues, evidentemente este es un esfuerzo del Ayuntamiento de Nuevo Laredo, que cabeza el contador público Enrique Rivas. Yo ciertamente soy presidente del Seminario de Cultura Mexicana, pero en este caso concreto el seminario, más allá de mi amistad con Rosa y que ambos formamos parte del seminario, pues no lleva mayor crédito, ¿no? El crédito es para el gobierno de Nuevo Laredo, que cabeza el contador Enrique Rivas, para la Secretaría de Cultura, que por mi conducto se disculpa ante ustedes la licenciada Gladys Pop, porque no pudo estar en esta tarde. Pero bueno, aquí están los libros y espero que, como ya dije, estos libros sean del interés de los usuarios de las diferentes bibliotecas de la ciudad. Es todo lo que quería yo decir.
Muchas gracias.
Sí, me tengo
Sí, se tiene que ir porque tiene otra conferencia.
Y bueno, solo me da mucho gusto y la verdad que me entusiasma que este libro, que si ustedes lo examinan más tarde, verán que, pues, bueno, que está bastante bien hecho, con mucho soporte y rigor académico, pero también en un lenguaje muy asequible a cualquier tipo de público. Muchas gracias.
Sí, gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno,
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
And we're gonna put it for circulation for in every single library, but we're also gonna put one in the historical collection, so we'll always have
Sí,
it there.
sí.
Sí. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Bueno, pues
Okay.
buen camino.
Gracias.
Por
Gracias.
gracias.
Gracias. Sí, gracias.
Okay. Thank you. Now, I guess we're on to staff reports now?
No, there's a second
No?
item.
Oh, I'm sorry, presentation, I'm sorry, I missed that. The presentation of bibliotech. I did request this to be on the agenda. I was at a meeting for our district and they presented, and I said, wait, what's that? So I'm glad that, it seems very interesting and something that I think we need to promote very well, a lot, because I think that's what I understood, that the greater use of this, the more that it expands, and it seems like it's something that helps cut in the accessibility, that gap of technology. So I think that's very important. So without further, go ahead and just present on that.
I have a presentation. If
Okay.
you don't mind, I'll try to go as fast as
Do
I
you
could.
need some of the lights toned down or is?
No,
It should be fine. Let me see
Okay.
how it looks.
Where does the recording take place? Is that the camera up there?
Yes.
Oh, you just turn it on.
Oh, the editor
We don't
office.
need the videographer here.
No.
No.
Oh, okay, so it's automatic, that's great.
Okay. So just a little bit background of Bibliotech. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Valeria Cabello, and I'm a lab technician at Bibliotech. And what we are, our concept is that we're a fully digital library. So we're kind of like you guys can see here. Everything's online. We have all the resources available online. And our primary goal through Bibliotech is to help the community to be more like a vehicle for creative thinking, to allow families with low income, children with low income, people that don't have access to these resources like internet, online books at home, they can come to Bibliotech and access it for free. And actually I'm going to go through some of the resources that we have. Before that, let me just bit background of Bibliotech. It was first established in Bexar County back in 2013, and Councilwoman Ms. Vilma was the one that went to San Antonio and she saw the concept and she thought, well, this is actually a really great idea. And through the Laredo Housing Authority, they funded the program to start it here in Laredo. And it's actually located at Casa Verde Apartments, which are in 8501 Casa Verde Road, which are apartments funded by the Laredo Housing Authority as well. So our mission is to provide community residents technology access to enhance literacy and education, to promote reading as recreation, and equip residents of our community with necessary tools to thrive as citizens of the digital age. And like I said, we do provide internet access. We provide tutoring assistance. Either it is with me or with the other lab technician. If any child needs help, I know the programs in school for the most part, they're not really behind. They don't provide the tutoring services. Well, the way we go is if they need assistance, we help them regardless of whatever it is. We do have software subscriptions for ebooks. The Laredo Public Library was kind enough to lend us their websites through Cloud Library, Hoopla, all of those. As for Casa Verde, it has a kids lounge with 2 TVs and an Xbox One with approved games through the Housing Authority. We also have 10 computers which are touchscreen, and they're equipped with all the programs for school like Word, Microsoft, PowerPoint, anything they need for school, you'll find it there. We also have a classroom with 10 seats. It can fit up to 15 people, and the computer or the TV is equipped to have presentations or anything like that. We've been getting a bunch of students from Tammy U to do record presentations for speech classes or stuff like that. So it's been very helpful. And to check out items, we do provide hotspots and tablets, and we actually also have iPads. For the hotspots and the tablets, those you would have to get a card, as you would do here. They register with an ID or a bill, and once they have their card, they can check out the hotspots or the tablets for 7 days, and then after that, if they need it again, they can renew it. For the iPads, those are only for in-house use, but they're already equipped with all the resources that you guys helped us provide us with, like Hoopla, Cloud Library, RV audio books, all of those things. So when they become members, they'll fill out a form that kind of looks like this. And this one would be to check out any tablet hotspot. It just basically asks them some simple information such as library number, full name, address. And like I said, it's for 7 days, and they only get charged fees if they're late. And to become a member, they just have to visit us to our location. For kids, we usually just need the parent's ID, the email and phone number, and we actually developed through our IT department that they can actually register online. So if they access the website, laredobibliotech.org, it'll give them the online version, like the online form, and they can just submit it through there, and we send them a sort of e-card. Later on, when they visit the location, they can actually get the physical card if they need it. And that's kind of like the way the form looks in the website. And I'm just going to go quickly through some of the classes we offer. We offer a keyboarding class. This is more targeted for adults. For those adults that don't know how to type, We offer this course to teach them how to type using all their fingers to, I guess, improve their speech. Yeah. We have Intro to Social Media. This is also targeted more for adults, for those parents that don't know how to use Facebook, don't know how to use Instagram, all of those things. I know now in the digital age, kids already have Facebook, Instagrams.
Yes.
So it's a good idea to have the parents know how to manage the social media accounts. That way we can know what our kids are doing. Another thing, we have a computer literacy class. This one's very similar to keyboarding and social media. It just goes more into the aspects of what a computer is, what a mouse is, the actual structure of the computer, how to use it, and stuff like that. Online safety is also more for parents. It teaches them how to be safe online, emails, phishing, all those things, viruses, to be more aware of the dangers of online nowadays. With everything so accessible, this is a class they can take to become more aware of how to be safe. Ask a Tech, this is just something we develop for anybody that has any questions. They can just simply come visit us from 6 to 7 every Monday, and we can help them with anything tech related. Either it is with me or the other lab technician that's there. We can help you guys with anything y'all need, computer related, technology related. Stickbots stop motion is more for kids, and this one, what it is, it's a sort of like a, you can say like a little mini theater with a green screen, and they can take pictures of the little robots, and with those pictures they create a sort of video that overlaps and creates a stop motion movie. And they can add effects, they can add little stickers, figurines, and for this one we actually have a contest every other Friday where they show their movies and we choose the best one and they get a prize at the end. Create Your Comic Book is another one where we read a comic book there at Bibliotech, and they create a comic book from scratch. Reading and Crafts, it's basically what the title is. We read a book related to something educational and then we do a craft on it. Movie days, we have it every other Friday. Either we're having stickbot movies or we're having movie days. And these we invite anybody in the community. We usually tell them to bring blankets, bring snacks. And actually last week I believe we were showing Power Rangers and we showed Avengers Infinity War, the new one that came out.
Do y'all give popcorn?
We don't, but we're working with the food bank. So we might start offering little snacks for the kids. We're working with that since we do want to provide something for the kids to eat while they're watching the movie. Reading with Rilo is another one of our activities. Reading with Rilo is an organization called Reading is Life, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Reading is Life. No. No?
Yes.
Well, you're familiar with it? Yeah. Well, this organization goes to schools, Bibliotech, and what they are is an organization that was founded by a middle schooler. He's now in high school, and what he does is he reads to kids. And they actually take they bring a lot of books, and after they read to the kids, these kids can take the books for free if they like them. And it's actually pretty awesome, and it's been having a really, really great turnout. Kids are loving the books they take home. The reading challenge is something we have throughout. For that one, it's just to encourage the kids to read more. What we do is through Tumble Books, they read a book and they can do the assessment, and after they get a 70 and above, after they read the 10 books, they get a small prize from Bibliotech. And then tutoring, we just started this one not too long ago. We're actually volunteering with TAMIU. We have TAMIU students come and volunteer for shifts, and we actually have a sign-up sheet that you can access through a link in our Facebook, where if you need tutoring, you can use your Facebook, sign in through there, and we'll assign you a tutor. If there's no tutor available, either me or another lab tech can help the kids out if they need any help with anything. In this college readiness workshop, this one we're partnered with Pasos de Éxito, which was founded by Ms. Ana Maria Cristina. She's in charge of a college readiness workshop, and what this is just a workshop to prepare seniors, juniors in high school to get ready for college, give them tips, how to apply for financial aid, leadership skills. And for this one, she's been doing it twice a month. She's going to do the next one, I believe, on the 5th of October, if I'm not mistaken. And then Education City is one of the resources that we got through the Laredo Housing Authority. We have licenses for those. Education City and Study Island, I believe it's right here. And those, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but they're online websites that students can use to practice any subject, and it can be from grades pre-K to 12, and it actually provides assistance with like SAT, TSI, and all those testings. And then Universal Class is more for adults. This one, the way it works, they would go through Bibliotech, register for a Bibliotech card. Once they do that, we give them a username and password for this website. They can just log in from their house, universalclass.com, and they get access to a lot of different courses. I believe it's over 500, and it can be anything from art, accounting, crafts, wedding planning, party planning, anything y'all need, it's there. And I actually tried a few, and it's pretty interesting. You actually get CEU certifications in the end. And they can either be 5 hours long to 3 months, and they work kind of like the way you take an online class. You get a professor, and you get a discussion forum, and you can interact with students if you like. If you don't want to do that, you can also just do video tutorials, but for that one, it doesn't give you the certification. Only for the discussion kind of way it gives you the certification. And we're actually partnered with Laredo College. We're going to start offering ESL classes at Bibliotech. For right now, we just have the sign-in sheet developed. We're waiting to get a good number of people just because we do want to have a big class first. We're waiting to get at least 15 people. So far, I believe we have we're almost there. Once that's there, they're going to start developing the classes with Claudia Sanchez. She's the one in charge of the ESL classes. And most likely, they're going to be offered twice a week on the mornings. And this one's available to anyone, but it's mostly for adults that don't know any English and want to learn something. And just a quick recap, this is our website. In case you guys want to check it out, everything I just told you guys right now, other resources, how to fill out a form to register, everything's online. Or you can also like us on Facebook, and usually everything, I'm the one that posts on Facebook, so any questions you guys have, you can message me through Facebook, and I'm usually pretty active there. And then hours of operations, regular hours are 4 to 8 p.m. Once the winter break hits, it's going to be 12 to 5, and then also for the summer, 12 to 5. And these are our lab techs, me, Daniel Olmos, and Jessica is our program coordinator.
Go back to the hours, please.
Where is Casa Verde Apartment Complex?
Casa Verde, yes, it's at 8501, Casa Verde Road, and it's that road kind of going through Tammy U.
Yes.
Is that road?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was in the Mines Road, so it's over here by
Yeah.
Jackman.
Tammy U.
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Kind of that street where you turn and
Yes.
those
Casa Verde
Okay, now I know.
by the Quinto Sol
Yes.
restaurant.
Yes, that's it,
Yes.
that's it.
Oh, that's Casa Verde Road.
Okay.
And it's actually inside the apartments. You have to go inside the apartments, and it's next to the leasing office. But there's parking outside.
A little room in there, okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
next to it.
So Tammy U is very close to you all.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we're actually working with El Metro. They're developing a stop right there outside the apartments.
Oh, wow.
So that line that goes to Tammy U is gonna have a stop at Casa Verde.
Oh, wow.
So it's gonna be even more accessible for people to go if they don't have a car or anything like that. They can access it through the bus. Any questions, guys?
How's the traffic been with the usage?
Lately, it's been very well. Like I said, the Reading with Rilo has been bringing a lot of people. And with the whole inauguration, and we got a bunch of media exposure on the news and the newspaper, a lot of people have been going. So it's been great. Honestly, we're just waiting for more people to go. We're very excited. Me and Daniel like the whole concept of it. We've been also getting a lot of students for tutoring.
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. That's very
Thank you.
interesting.
Bye.
Very educational, interesting.
I'm gonna, actually, before I go, let me pass you guys out some flyers. All of our information is there. So you
Okay.
guys, in case you need anything.
You're welcome.
You should already have one
Ready
in
that
it.
one, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation, also.
So they pay, Laredo Housing Authority is the funding, is who funds it?
Yes, yeah. The idea was brought by, the councilwoman, Ms.
Yeah.
Nadia.
So, I just an idea, just a question. Depending on this one, could it be expanded into other public housing perhaps around the city?
They're actually, they have a, I believe, a 3-year plan
Mhm.
to expand. Depending, this one is our pilot, so we are looking to see how it does, and depending on how it does, how it's developed, since it is our first one,
Mhm.
from there, if it all goes well, hopefully, we will expand to more. We have different community centers with the Laredo Housing itself, so there was ideas of renovating the community centers and making them into something very similar to Bibliotech.
I believe the second one is the one on Calle del Norte, close by. That's the one, the second one they were planning on. There's a housing authority there.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
The, Ana Morelos one.
Sí,
Yeah,
sí,
a little different.
it's, by Hillside.
Hillside.
Yes,
Near the mall.
I know, I go by when I go to St. John Newman, I know. Yes.
Yeah,
Springfield
Springfield
and
and
Gale, or
And
I
Gale.
don't know, Gale, I think
Gale.
it's Gale.
Gale, yeah.
Yes, yes,
All right, thank you very
Well,
much.
thank you. We would really appreciate the support, because we really want to push this through. It's a really great concept, and we believe that it's really going to help the community. And so far, from what it seems, it's going to do great if we get the support we need.
And I have a question about Rilo. Is he
Yes.
present or is he online or?
No,
how
he's
is Rilo?
present.
Who does Rilo? I mean, Rilo is I know reading is love of mom.
Reading is
Live.
live.
Life. Reading is love, L-O.
And it's actually pretty amazing because he started the nonprofit when he was in middle school.
So he's from Laredo?
Yeah, I think he was in
United Day.
United.
United Day.
Oh, really? What's
Yes.
his name?
Yes. His last name is Ramos. He's the son of Steve Ramos and
That's his
Wendy.
father?
Wendy Ramos, yes. And so he was a student at United Day, and he started the organization with other students from United Day, which are probably still with him.
Yeah.
And what they do is that they collect books, used and new, and they actually visited our libraries at LISD during Extended Library Day or
Yes.
Family Reading Night, and they come, and it's a group of students, and they sit with students and they read with them, and they interact with them, and they get them excited about reading, and at the end, they let them pick as many books as they want. They come in with their bins of books, and they let the kids take as many books as they want.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
goodness, so it's
mother,
a
Wendy's
local-
very supportive.
Yes.
She even wants to go into the housing and create like libraries inside of the,
She
she
wanted
mentioned.
to do something like in the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, the
also,
boys and, that's right, the
yeah.
Boys and Girls Club.
Like have shelves of books for the
Shelves.
kids
Wow.
to take.
That's very commendable.
Mhm.
They're pretty
Yes.
awesome. The kids, her sons are very smart boys.
Very.
We'll see. If they're doing this, it speaks very well of them.
Okay, well, thank you. We'll go on to staff reports, library directors, branch visits, checklists, and reports.
You do have that in your packet, one for each of the branches. I guess the main thing we're taking on this month is the fire inspections for all of the branches. And they were either done yesterday or some of them were getting done today, and hopefully we'll get the reports and anything that needs to be fixed. We're at the start of the new year, the new fiscal year.
That's right, starts in October,
Yeah,
right?
October 1st. Let's see, report on the Mr. Vidal Rodriguez's appointee.
Let's hear it.
Not yet. I have not heard anything. It's not on the agenda. I haven't seen, they haven't published the agenda for Monday, so I'm waiting to see. But he was sent 5 names. I sent it to Ms. Collazo, she sent it to him, and I got copied. So he has the list, and hopefully he'll select from those 5.
Okay.
If he needs help selecting, I
Well, no,
volunteer. Well, I don't know, I just wanna give him a little push. I mean, I volunteer very willingly. And I remember the fourth one, Laurita Nanez, the English teacher from Ciudad High School.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but, yeah, so I would very willingly, you know, le ayudo. I'll help him.
Well, you have.
But, yeah, but I'll even go further. Okay, you know, I'll say that this one is this, this,
The
this.
ladies that you nominated, they're interested or?
They're very interested.
Okay.
She
They're
did-
very
she
interested.
did
I
talk to
mean,
them
some of them
and
thought
I did talk
we
to
were
them.
getting them. And I
Oh.
said, no, Sissy said, oh, because my mother
Her
served
mother's birthday?
in the,
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
And Sissy, I'm just nominating you, I'm sorry. I wish I could pick, I mean,
Yes.
you know, but, and,
It's up to,
yeah, so.
up to him.
And her husband just got appointed to the Fine Arts and Culture
Oh.
Committee, Mr. Lopez.
Hello.
So he looked up there and he saw her.
Sí, pues sí.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Tell him I
he's got the
came up
list, I mean, there's,
It's the second time we've come, so
anybody, any
hopefully.
one of those individuals would be
Sí.
great, we'll just wait and see, I guess. Okay, recent and upcoming library programs and services?
And you do have that in your packet. As you can see, we were having the Harry Potter 20 years of magic going on. We have events at the children's area and in the teen area going on right
Oh, is that what it is?
We got a book.
now. The music didn't give it away.
Yeah, that's all, what's going
Alfredo
on?
got a book,
He did, yeah, we signed up.
It's
We have, they give you as well.
get a book, so I can imagine other writer. I mean, it's exciting to get a book. If you're a reader.
They actually took a book yesterday with like, it was like a sort of like spells.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, it had like all the Harry Potter spells, so they're super excited to take it.
And this Saturday, we have Carolyn D. Flores. She just published her new book, and she's gonna be here reading it and also having some watercolor classes for the first 20 kids that come in. And the following Saturday, of course, is One City, One Book, where we are gonna have the author here also.
Okay. And that's here in this
And
lab-
here in the multipurpose room, yes.
in the multi-purpose room, so, and
Yeah.
how's everything working?
It's working.
The mic is working well.
Right.
Okay. Alright.
You also have the monthly statistics also in your packet.
Oh, what about the second?
Yeah, we asked it last time.
I'm sorry.
On we requested if they had any samples of signage at our last meeting.
Oh, we did get them, he did send them to us, but we decided to get some more examples.
Okay,
He didn't give us a quote, he just showed us, what he could do, but we'll get it for you next time. If we're gonna go to some local, signage to see if we can get some other ideas on that.
okay. Any, go ahead.
Excuse me, before we leave the things that are pending, the English as a second language classes, it says 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Oh, sorry, yeah, no, we'll
It's
change
AM.
it. It is a, well, we could go on, no, but yeah,
They're gonna come out speaking English.
Get whether they like it or not. One week.
1:30 a.m. Good observation.
Whew, equalizer. Any other questions or comments on the monthly statistics or library program services, anything, anybody? Okay. All right, the last item, or almost last item, approved and unapproved library advisory committee member absences. Everybody was here, no?
Everybody's here.
Okay, so we're good with that. Any items for next meeting? I guess the signage, right?
Sign,
The signage.
Are you talking about the signage for inside, like,
Yes,
big letters?
we're gonna
We
get
get them through Demco.
Demco,
Mm-hmm.
and
The-
the
our high
high school?
Our high school libraries have those huge letters and they come in all colors and they're nice.
There's a,
Oh, and here locally?
No,
No,
it's a catalog.
it's a
Really?
major library
Mhm.
provider.
Yeah, Sierra High School.
And some of the schools, when we've had dedication ceremonies and they put the name, some of them have been done like by painting them on, so I don't know, like stencil work or
Mhm.
artwork, I don't know if that could also be a possibility. I mean, it's not gonna stay as.
Do you want
like,
them
it
to
might
do
look
it
different.
You may wanna look at that, or unless.
Which ones
Ms.
have you gotten
Monsiváis-
already? You didn't like them or what?
It was Mr. David Martinez,
From Chesco.
Tesco.
Is that local?
No,
No.
it's McAllen.
He's out of, in between Houston and
Oh.
Victoria.
Okay.
And you didn't like those or?
They weren't exactly what we
Which
wanted.
one?
The letters were too small and we wanted something bold and
And
big.
inviting
Mhm.
to show.
The children's or
Yeah.
teen, you know, and he was putting it to the side. So we haven't talked to him yet, he just emailed them to us. So, but there's also some local people that do those wraps, so we're gonna approach them too.
Sierra High School has them and Martin High has them.
And who did you take? Is it local?
Sure, I'm not sure.
I'll ask Jessica, see if she can get, I mean, if it's over a certain amount, we have to get at least three different bids.
Okay.
Let me know where you get it.
Yes.
I need some too.
No, I know, and I've seen some, and I like what Bibliotech did too, so, but I don't know if yours was a wrap or somebody actually, I think it's a wrap, cause it's too
What do you
perfect.
mean wrap?
It's just,
Stick, it's
Stick.
like a stick.
Oh,
I don't, it's too perfect to.
Oh, like.
No,
like
you're
a-
talking
like
about
a-
cricketers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, these are like three
Like
dimensional,
3D
like
letters.
three
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that would be nice.
And they're like,
Not wrap.
they're like,
Yeah, we don't want wrap.
I don't know,
No,
I
'cause
heard rap, I
eventually
was
it's gonna
thinking
have
like
to-
something
Yeah,
was
I don't
supposed
think
to
you
be
would.
like-
No,
What you guys were talking about.
I
yeah,
know
no, these are.
I was
these
not
are-
sure.
these
I was
are-
gonna say, I don't know
they're
what's
not-
that.
Well, then
After
that's
a while,
something
you
we
get
could
the wraps.
install,
So I think the lettering-
this they would come and do for us.
Yeah,
No, I
no.
think you would.
And I was thinking, it's probably less expensive to the wraps are, so that's what we were thinking.
Well, they're not that cheap.
Cheap, no?
No, from what I understand, but, I mean, I'm sure it's.
No, I think it has to be
And that
3D
wrap is
and
like
the
a.
top and it has
Yeah.
to.
More like a nice.
We can, I can look at
Yeah.
Demco then.
But you're talking about like a vinyl that they put on the wall,
Mhm.
like what the Cricut machine does?
Yeah.
That, no, these are, I think they're nicer, cause they're 3D.
And they'll stay
They're
up
bigger.
there.
Well, I also have to consider budget.
Yeah.
And they won't fade, right, like, cause they'll be exposed to sunlight or anything, so it should
Well,
be.
the wraps are supposed to be, you know, you can change it after a few years, I mean, it's not that permanent, but we
Well, that's
consider
what
that.
we wanna see your sample
Mhm.
before you make a decision.
No, we're a little bit far from that,
Okay.
cause we just got them in the email and, yeah.
Well, all right. In that case, is any other items for next time you meet? No?
If during the month you think of something, we can always put it, we always post Friday afternoon before the meeting.
Okay. Any motions to adjourn?
I second.
Meeting is adjourned.
That was a short meeting.
Nice.
We
Alright.
had 2 visitors.
Speaking of wraps,
That's right.
let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Hey, did Nora get that little thing in the mail? We ran out for the ring already.
Maybe that's the whole thing, but nice.
Yeah, we added to, well, not going, we're gonna spoon eat everything, but,
amazing to see
yeah.
all our
This is spring ceremony.
Yes.
So, I guess it'll be our spring ceremony.
Yeah.
Or the ring ceremony. Well, the spring ring ceremony, not the graduation.
Right, just a real
Yeah,
ceremony.
yes,